on the opposite of this, what was maybe the most exciting moment in your career?
Most exciting moment is there is many. I think season 1, the game against TS, like I think most of the game against TSM season 1 when I was in AA were exciting. After group stage, all the games at IPL when we played with Reckless was so big. When we need to qualify for LCS, we had a game against Alternate, and we if we lose it, we are like we won't be participating at LCS, and it was really close, so it was not really exciting, but it was like, I don't know what to say. Yeah, there is many moments in my career.
And talking about the last season where you won with a streak of 22-6, would you say this was kind of a perfect season for your team, winning the LCS in the end?
I think we did quite good, but most of the team in LCS were not good at all first season, except Gambit. Like SK had SK and EG went really down during the season. At first they were like okay, and they just like flopped, and most of the other team were like not so good. They are not practicing so much, and even us, the first season we didn't practice so much, even though we won the season. Compared to right now, we are playing much more, and yeah, right now the teams are much stronger than the first season, in my opinion.
Okay. And when did the idea come to you that they will do an All-Star tournament, and you were head-to-head with Wicked in the votes? Where did the idea come from to do just 1v1?
It came from Irakuod, which is the junior from SK. I don't know if he tweeted to Wicked or he just wrote to him on Skype, but he just like gave him the idea to do a one-on-one since the vote. Like, I think I saw on Twitter, All-Star, they said that it was like on 500 votes, Wicked compared to me, so it was really, really close. And yeah, it came from Irakuot actually.
Okay, so was it more spontaneous action, or did you guys plan it for a week?
I was not, like, at this time, I was not really... I just like created my Twitter account and stuff. I was not really watching my Twitter account so much. So he just like tweeted me, but I didn't see it first. And then he wrote to me on Skype, and I was like, okay, why not? And yeah, he just gave me the time, like I think at 10 PM or something, or 9 or 10, and we just played. At first I was like, okay, we are just playing, but I didn't know it was that serious until I started, like, after one or two first match we played, I went on Twitch, and I was like, there is many viewers. And yeah, after that I was like, maybe I need to play a bit more serious. So yeah.
So in the end you took Nunu.
Yeah.
And tell us something about that pick, because nobody expected that.
Nunu one-on-one is really gay, and don't play it. No, yeah, Nunu one-on-one is really strong, and I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's enough. And how was the feeling beating Wicked 3-2, and then knowing you will head to Shanghai?
At first I was like, okay, I won, but I didn't know. I was not thinking, yeah, we'll go to Shanghai, until he posted on Twitter, vote for sOAZ. After he lost, he posted something on Twitter, and at the end he said like, vote for sOAZ.
Okay.
So until this time I didn't realize I would go to All Stars.
And coming to Shanghai, tell us something about the experience you got there.
in my opinion, it was the best event I went to. Like, you can compare IPL to All Stars. It was really professional. We were scheduled. Even the day we were not playing, we were scheduled with like media, practice time. We had all these things we never had before, and yeah, the event was cool. They put a lot of effort into this tournament, so it was really nice.
And how much of a disappointment was it to not win one single match?
I was not really. I was disappointed, but not that much because I knew that we didn't prepare at all for the tournament. We didn't do bad against Korea. We lost 2-0, but the game were not like that much in favor of Korea.
Pretty close.
It was a bit close, and yeah, the game against NA, it was just like there. We played really bad, and yeah.
And still, you won the 1v1 top lane challenge, and the most people now call you the best top laner in the world. What do you say to that?
Well, I did an interview for the LCS about that. They asked me a question where I was, how I feel about being called like that. Actually, I don't really like it because it's not true that I'm best top laner of the world. But I think I'm on the top, let's say, of Europe and NA. I cannot say top 2, top 3 or whatever, but I think I'm like, I don't know, one of the best of Europe and NA, both compare. In Korea there is like, I would say 2 better players than me, and yeah. I think it changed a lot. Like, it can every 1 or 2 months it can change which player can be the best because of the meta, the hero change and stuff like this. So it's pretty close between a lot of players.
Okay. So, and please tell us who is sOAZ in real life. So next to his eSports player career, who is the private person sOAZ?
The private person sOAZ is always smiling, happy and shit. Not like the sOAZ on camera, really shy and stuff. So I'm really different, like on stream, off stream, and on camera, off camera. I'm really different. Yeah.
Okay. And do you have some favorite movies or music bands or?
I don't really watch movies except like the famous ones. I watch a lot of series, but music, my taste of music is not like any other professional who listen mostly rock or whatever when they're streaming. I listen mostly like electro, hip hop, rap music. So yeah.
Okay. And do you have a favorite champion in League of Legends?
Before it was like Lee Sin, but the thing is, if you don't play Lee Sin, let's say every day or 2 days, you're gonna become bad with it. So right now I don't really have a champion. I feel like the top lane is really boring to play, and it's like they're switching a bit. Like jungle right now is about carrying the game, and top lane is about like supporting your teammates. So you're like, okay, yeah, you cannot do much, and it's really boring. So I don't really have a favorite champion to play right now.
And what do you think about the phenomenon that they were played such often the 2v1 lane now in this season?
Well, it's the fact of top lane, which is also very boring. That if the other guy knows that you have a bad matchup, he's gonna force the lane swap, and the same for you. you can do that on purpose. Just pick a bad matchup, but pick a better pick for your team and a better pick mid lane, late game or whatever. So yeah, it's just about who's gonna get denied the most, compare the one on top and one on bottom. You need to, it's not mostly about CS, it's mostly about who takes the most XP on the lane, who don't get killed, and yeah, it's quite boring.
So Riot want to fix it, they announced. No?
But I think they try to fix it by putting golems at 150, but it didn't change anything. Like you can still lane swap if you want to, so it don't change at all.
Well, so that's it. Thank you for the interview and good luck in the future.
Thank you.